I will have this game. Other features are pretty much not changed. Still, we have the effects of the Zwigs and efficiency of blood abilities. Well, this is good because I'm the kind of blood kind of guy, so I am going more of like Path of the Blood than Path of Tears. You're gonna understand what I'm talking about later. So let's actually go into the town for a second. I'm not sure why I did that, but oh well. Here I could evolve my reputation ability. Those are some pretty neat things that will happen once I reach the certain reputation as Blood Hero or Tears Hero. For example, I could push away and damage every enemy on the, you know, what's it called? Battle station, you know, when the fight is happening. Oh man, I am so failing. Or I could simply do some other stuff. So this is a really neat feature into the game. It could be a little bit bigger, but I don't mind it as long as it is there. This is something innovative that will not reach the fans, so I'm very, very happy about it. Okay, so let us get a new creatures. Which hero? Okay, there is 9 of those girls. There is 9 of those. There is no difference between those two girls, is there? Well, she's prettier, so I'm going to take her. Thank you very much. Alright, so as for the units, you're gonna see every unit in the game. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. There we go. So, one thing, look at that. My hero, secondary hero, has no units. It still is alive. The game isn't crashing. It doesn't say you are not supposed to do that. She is still there. Even more than that, I can actually move her around and make her pick up all of those stuff that I'm going to need and that is not protected. Now, this is something neat. Not quite as neat as it was in Heroes 4, but I like it. She's got no army. If anything attacks her, she will die immediately. I know about this because in my past games I attacked some heroes that were without an army and instantly I just won without any battles. So that's how it goes. But still, I have my hero with my units. Now, as for the units, well, here are the Sharkmen, or whatever you want to call them. They are pretty much Sharkmen. Kinda strongish melee unit. I'm not sure if this is the best melee unit in core creatures. Probably not. They're not that tough, actually. There is the Kappa. They're pretty neat. I mean, they are excellent. And I mean excellent against ranged units. This makes Sanctuary excellent in every game when normally you have to run away from every ranged, you know, neutral creep on the map. In here you don't have to because you have those Kappas. They are amazing in dealing with those ranged attackers, and I mean it, you're going to see it in a moment. And those girls are core priestess, basically ranged attackers that can also heal your units. A very, very, very powerful unit. I love it a lot. And they are pretty cute as well. So what I'm going to do is probably kill some stuff. There is a sawmill somewhere. Yeah, it's probably here, but let's first unveil some terrain. As you can see, the movement is also very smooth. You are going to see some bugs regarding the movement in the game. As I said, this is the beta and stuff does happen, so let's get rid of those maulers. I never really like the orcs too much, but I mean they're okay, but where should they live, right? Yeah, I guess this is how it goes. Wait, did I get the ability? Yes, I did. Oh, I was afraid for a second. So yeah, unfortunately there is no pre-battle settings, so I cannot decide how my army is set like I could in Heroes 5, which I really loved. There is an ability that allows you to do that, so I usually end up getting this ability, but I actually discovered that when I play as Sanctuary, I tend to put this aside for a pretty long time because Sanctuary is really good at dealing with I mean, holding the ground. I do not really have to care about my range units. They are most of the time safe until late game when I probably have the tactics ability anyway. So one thing I do dislike is the movement of the camera. This is how I can move it. I can't move it in any other way than that, and this is kind of frustrating me. I cannot control the camera as much as I would like it to be controlled like it was in Heroes 5, when I always had my camera more or less in a position like that, but it was, well, just better. It's hard to explain, but I guess this is okay. So the difference is very much like the one from Heroes 5. So I'm not going to attack those guys. I want them to come closer. First of all, I'm actually going to use a spell. There is no need for that against those guys. They are pretty weaklings and I have much bigger army, but I want to show you the spell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess there will be better animation in the future, but so far this is how it goes. The heroes act like in Heroes 3, which means that basically they just, you know, act once in the turn. Oh, great. Of course, now you have high morale when I do not need you to have it. That's great. Alright, so as you can see, when those guys defend, they do many different little animations that are actually pretty cute and funny often. And one thing that is kinda interesting for me, why am I always fighting on some kind of soaked ground? I mean, look at this, there is, you may not be able to see it, but there is water, I can see waves. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know, because I'm fighting on this such terrain all the time. Maybe this is because I'm Sanctuary or something, I don't know. So those are my range attackers, they have the healing ability, I don't need it now, I can just attack. Wow, and we actually had a sound effect. I am very surprised because last time I played there was a bug and there was no sound effect when those girls were attacking, and it actually sounded kinda impressive. So yeah, let's walk a little bit more forward. Yes, you are very fast. I really appreciate you moving so fast. So those guys pretend that they are in a hurry. Actually, could I speed this a little bit? I guess I could. Yes, I know this is turn 2, thank you very much. I want to speed this up a little bit. Where is the combat map? There we go. Unit movement speed. Is that okay? We'll see, we'll see. Apply. Okay, I guess it is applied. Resume. There we go. Let's test it, shall we? Let's first attack. As you can see, the animation is still not kinda done. But this is, I guess, okay, and I can see that the movement is much faster. I could use my ability that is best against ranged attackers, but I guess it will suit us for now. Now, it is supposed to do more damage as the bigger path the scalper has to, you know, take. But from my experience so far, it actually deals less damage, so I'm not too sure if this works perfectly, or maybe the description is kinda bad, but it doesn't matter. So far I'm just letting them hit from any distance and it is kinda okay, so let it do like that. They do this kinda, wow, that was fast. I think this is a little bit too fast of a movement speed, let's do that again. Well, it looks cool actually, I like it. You can't walk into me, no you can't, so let's kill those guys. No, it is a little bit too fast. Wow, it is really too fast. It looks awkward. I mean, look at that. This is ridiculous. Wow, okay, slow down, guys. Easy. What did you take? I do not even want to know what you take. Let's go with that. That's hopefully better. Okay, so I'm here again. Oh, they died. That's cool. How about you? That was kinda slower, I guess. Wow, that was very slow, but oh well. This is my faction ability, it generally boosts the defense of all my units. I'm not too fond of this ability, I'm more of the attacker guy, but I can see it coming very handy at times. And I won this battle, big surprise. Of course I was supposed to win this battle. But yeah, so this is a short sneak peek of the game itself. There was a short battle. And pretty much this is what this game is about. I actually thought that I could, you know, beat this whole campaign on in the videocast, but it would take a long time, and this is a big map as well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do this. I might actually load one of my other saves and simply have some kind of battle. So, you know, actually this might be what I'm going to do. So I will load my other save, and if I come across any battle that looks interesting, I'm going to show it to you guys, so you see kind of more the end-game stuff. I mean, rather mid-game, because, yeah, I think I will load something in the mid-game, so you'll see some kind of mid-game stuff, and I'll end the video cast there, so I will see you guys in a moment.